So today we are back on the turbo header for the 2004 Dodge Ram SRT Turbo as my fan turns on. But today we are going to finish up welding the cross pipe or collector pipe together, and we are going to finish welding all our tubes onto the collector pipe, get our holes cut out, get this welded fully, and just keep working on this header. Tonight we should probably be able to get this mounted back into the truck on the passenger side over here and start looking and seeing our actual routing from the header to the turbo, how I want to do that. So I'm gonna get right into it and start TIG welding this baby up.
Perfect.
So we just got done TIG welding and grinding and cutting holes out for all the merge pipes into this pipe. I got done die grinding, and then I went over it with a file and wiped all the black down with acetone to get the marker off of it. I will have to do some more final prep before I weld it. You guys are probably wondering why I'm not welding. Well, there's a tank missing because I ran out of argon for my welder and don't want to keep going because no argon. You can't weld without argon, so there's no option. I gotta stop for the night. But we got these collectors welded on. These two right here, this guy right here, and this guy right here. I kind of polished them up a little bit just to see the weld a little bit better. This guy we still gotta finish welding. These are all welded. We have to finish the collector, but we got 90% of this all TIG welded together, and the beads are half decent. Some of them are a lot better than others, like that one right there. That one's pretty good. That one's kind of good. A couple of them are a little scampy, a little shaky hand welds. But starting off, no idea how to TIG weld. This is going out pretty well. Or no idea to TIG weld. No idea how to TIG weld stainless. Kind of just hopping into it, trying some different cups, trying to on some scrap pieces and just kind of getting it welded in. We are getting better and better at TIG welding every time. But we're going to call this for a night because, again, we're out of argon and we are at the point where we need to start fusing this pipe to this guy right here. To clean this up with more acetone. It's been a long day. But yeah, guys, it'll probably be 2 seconds for you guys, but it's going to be a few days for me. So I'll see you in the next vid. So we just got done welding that manifold together. Sorry about the heater noise in the background, but I'm freezing cold. We just got finished welding together. I can't have the heat. Okay. The heater's on right now because I can't have the heater running while I'm welding because it blows my argon flow out while I'm welding this. So I'm freezing cold right now, so we have the heater going, so that's going to be going in the background for a little bit. Sorry. But we just got done welding our manifold. Everything's fully TIG welded. A couple of pieces on these runners were kind of dirty and didn't like to weld very well after I prepped them, acetoned them and everything. Just the ceramic coating embedding into the metal made it really hard to weld. But we got it all welded together and it is looking really well. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. It will work great. We will pressure test to make sure it doesn't leak. I don't think it will leak, but you never know. Sometimes there's little pin welds in your welds when you're not perfect, like me. So now we're gonna get this installed in the truck. I have not got my V-band yet for this part. This isn't very circular either. We might have to smush that down back to a circle. But yeah, and then we are going to check the flatness of this guy too. Make sure this stood true. We had it bolted to this manifold for 90% of the welding. I did have to take it off for a couple of the welds to get to places. Are you boys ready for this? Boom! Ooh. This thing's freaking solid. She's a rock. Cool. So now it's attached. We got all the bolts tightened. This made it really easy to tighten all the bolts, so I can literally do them all just with a 3/8 ratchet and a little swivel and a 1/2-inch socket. Golden. So now we gotta make the crossover pipe. We're gonna put a V-band right here, and then I'm in the debate of keeping my turbo here or not. I don't know yet. We're gonna find out, because otherwise it's gonna have to 90. We might actually, because then we can keep the wastegate in the perfect position. Dang, we should keep it 90, 90, 90. Like 90 over here and 90 up. I think we should, because then we can keep the wastegate right where the fender dump is, and we don't have to get a new fender. Oh yes. But I'm excited. I don't know about you guys. Hopefully this is going to make a lot of power. It is perfect. It clears all the mounts and everything. It doesn't come close to the dipstick tube. It doesn't come close to really anything. It's actually really good. I'm actually more impressed than not. Cool. Now I think we're going to chop off the mounts on this guy. Get our T6 flange chopped off. Get our V-band chopped off. And get our little clamps chopped off here. And then I'm going to chop these extensions off too, because that was keeping it from being extremely tight to keep it from leaking. Because I think one of these was leaking a slight bit. Yeah, I think it was this one. I don't know. So we got our V-band clamp today in the mail, and then we got our 3.5-inch bellow here, all stainless, of course. 3.5-inch stainless there. You guys saw the other night me finish up the manifold and actually get it bolted up right here. So now we're going to chop this probably right there, put a V-band right there, so we can take this whole manifold out, separate from the wastegate / turbo piping right there, and then hopefully we can fit that bellow in like right here. So we'll do like a 90 and another 90. We're gonna get the downpipe installed, because I know the downpipe goes like right here. So that might mean we have to bolt up an exhaust housing to the flange to make sure with this piping that we're not in the way of the downpipe. Otherwise we have to modify this to move this way or something like that, or we have to modify the downpipe to go somewhere else. But we'll figure that out as we're doing. I did scavenge that flange off of this 2.5-inch piece right here. And then we'll scavenge the crossover pipe out of this guy right here. We'll probably chop it like right here and chop it right there. And we'll probably just redo these welds and make sure they are solid and not going anywhere. And then eventually we'll redo it in stainless. Just right now, I just don't want to redo it due to the fact that I already have our back pressure gauge hooked up. And I got O2 sensor bungs already welded in. Plus I have just the piping laying around. So just for right now, we're going to have an ugly crossover pipe. And then we'll come back and do it in stainless another time. But yeah, so we're just gonna keep ripping on this and keep going. So we just got done tack welding this thing up on the actual truck itself with the downpipe installed and with my other exhaust housing holding the downpipe in place. But look how sick this thing looks. These are just tack welds. We still gotta take it off on the bench and fully weld this thing. But this thing is turning out sweet. So it comes up right there to a V-band. And then it comes and it curves and it does a 90 straight up into the turbo, if you can see. There you go. All that shiny pipe into the turbo and out the bottom. The other thing we're going to do too is chop this because it's kind of necks down. We are going to make it 5" all the way down, because right here is actually like 3.5", so that could be another back pressure issue right there. So we're just addressing everything right now, and we got that tack welded on. And yeah, so we're gonna pull this down pipe out now. There's up pipe, well, down pipe, exhaust housing, and then the up pipe, and then the manifold again, and get everything fully TIG welded, and then we'll start working on that crossover pipe. So we've been welding this mid pipe, or whatever you want to call it. Have some little cracks right there that I was trying to fill with the air hammer, and I ended up cracking. Oh, it's too hot. Ended up cracking a weld right there. If you can see, my weld goes up. Ended up cracking the pipe trying to air hammer this corner over. So I think I'm just gonna have to make some filler pieces. But the pipe fills in pretty good. I'll hit right there with a little die grinder. But yeah, just never messed with stainless, and so you can tell I was hitting it with my air hammer, and it cracked right there. So it did not want to expand. See, crabby metal. But yeah, we're getting fully TIG welded up. We got this guy all TIG welded up, that little cross joint, and then we just gotta finish that. Take the V-band up, take the cross pipe, or take the header off, and get that V-band all welded up too, and then work on the crossover pipe. Yeah, just taking my time and getting this welded together, and clean this up with a die grinder bit too. Look how far that mouse sticks out. Well, that's okay. We'll get it figured out. It'll be perfect when we're done. So keep grinding for another day. We're gonna call this another night. It's Sunday, so I'm gonna go get some dinner. Probably not come back out and shop afterwards. And yeah, so guys, see you in the next little video clip. Alright guys, we're gonna call that a video. Thank you for watching. We are not done with the up pipe yet, but we're gonna call it a video for tonight, because this has been like a week worth of tiny little video footages all put together, and I want to get something out there for you guys. So we'll be getting that done here shortly. Just have a lot of life things going on. And yeah, I hope you guys are liking the videos. Let me know what I could do better in the videos. If you have not subscribed already, hit that subscribe button. But thank you guys for watching. As always, keep it boosted, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.